Is that?
I also started the stream.
Ooh.
The stream.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Another half an hour stream.
10 minutes today. Don't wanna go too much, come on. Hey Adrian.
That doesn't look tall enough. Alex.
Yeah, I just made it. It's like I'm gonna scale it. I'm gonna scale this as well. A little bit.
Also, the net is too big. You need to make the thing smaller.
Listen.
You do everything.
We do
Very
everything. Yeah. From the start. Let's go.
Please, yes, start.
Okay, and the other net underneath, it's also too big. Come on, Alex.
Come on. No,
And
it's
the
that
end
is
of
actually counted. It's the same.
Then you did
No,
something
it's
wrong.
multiple models. They're different on all of
No.
them. It's just different stuff. Wait,
Nah, you're bullshitting me.
of course, every time. But let me show you. I don't know.
Just redo
See.
everything. Come on.
I wish.
All that welding.
Oh. But yeah, let's keep aiming. But donk donk, donka donk.
Not everyone needs to make the fucking jokes with Coral.
With what?
With the fucking Rick Grimes meme.
Oh yeah.
Coral meme?
I still, you don't believe it? No one does. But it happened.
Yeah.
Finally it happened.
The day that everyone waiting for.
Oh shit! Should make the meme once I finish also the body. I didn't also forgot about the decalibur, George. So it
Good.
will come
I'll
in
never
the
forget.
end. Never forget. I'll do it. Let's see which other.
What now? The caliber. Don't know about the caliber, Natalie?
No.
The caliber, it's a promise.
The rest of the character is pretty much done, Steve. Just needs to texture it. And like, I think you still have some shit to finish
The
retop.
belt, the belt, the belt.
So the retopos should take like 2 days and then a week of texturing. Should be done.
Should be done tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Hey Abdul. What's up?
What's up, Abdul?
Also, again, very disappointed. 114 viewers, 40 likes.
It's all lurkers and bots.
Not really.
What? Ah, they don't say anything. They're bots.
I have a lot of people here that I recognize that they speak. They're not bots. Way more than 48 likes.
I know, Junior, I know. I was there.
Yeah, I have at least 100 bots in chat watching.
Huh?
At least 100 bot.
Like a bot at times.
Yep, I told you.
You liked it, Daha? I just commented.
I liked it. I commented, but I didn't share yet. Let me share.
Name, did you see what Blitz wrote into my chat?
Hmm?
Did you see what Blitz Cranky wrote into my chat?
Yeah, that's absolutely true. My mom said it.
Twitter, share in LinkedIn.
That's exactly how it happened.
Share in
How did you
Pinterest.
know?
I was the doctor. Blitz.
But I won't share in Facebook.
Looks Perucci tagged me in a post. Stop thanking me everywhere.
Let me
Nothing
do my things.
There's nothing to thank for. It's not like I did the work.
Yeah, but still.
Really, you retweeted my tweet?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then I posted it. I posted it.
You also need to post some images on, because it's problematic.
On Twitter. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You can post some images, it's better for people to see than not just the link. A lot of people will not click. Because they're too fucking lazy.
You
Right,
mean
guys? It's like clicking a like, you know?
Oh, it's
Very difficult, very hard.
you mean on Facebook or on Twitter?
You can post on Facebook also.
No, I mean on Twitter.
But on
I have
Twitter,
to-
I was saying. Yeah,
Okay,
put
okay.
some images on Twitter. You can put the video because it's clearer and it should be super fine for Instagram.
Mhm.
But you also need like pictures on Twitter because otherwise it's not gonna. Well, I don't know how much traction it will get given
Hey,
the
Sunshine.
follower base that you have.
Yeah, I don't even know how to, well, I should just make another post and put pictures, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Be aware that you cannot edit posts on Twitter, so if you fucked up something, you fucked it up.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to
Then I'm gonna
you
put
need
the
to delete
preview.
the tweet and then repost it.
It's not like Facebook.
It's dangerous.
I hate Twitter. I don't know how people like it.
Well, if you want to argue, that's where you go.
Yeah. That's true.
How's it going, Sunshine? All good? How's the anatomy practice?
Be right back in a bit.
Bye. Okay, so
Okay, so
like Germans say, so.
So and so.
Mm-hmm.
ich bist klar. I don't know what I said.
Gulschreiber.
Very, very good.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Yeah, that happens, Sunshine. Don't worry. Happens to everyone.
So CG Society.
Yeah, the iron mesh is marvelous. I conformed it in 3ds Max after. But you can conform it in any program.
Even in Microsoft Paint.
Especially.
Yes.
Nice.
And log into my ISP.
Oof.
What adventure.
Thanks, Sunshine. Tack, ja.
So still need to post on the CG Society and Polygon
And on Instagram.
I'm back.
on Instagram.
Graham.
God damn it, Instagram,
Instagram.
Instabam, yeah.
I went to bring champagne and sunglasses. Don't like champagne.
You don't?
No, I don't.
Ooh.
And why would I fucking party that one of my students did her job?
The last one, actually. Shame on me.
But
Yes.
it's a good week in the end. 2 student posts. Must be something in the air. I think it's that is growing. Raul is posting next week, right, Raul?
Ooh.
That's what he said.
Mm.
Like I said, I will finish till the end of October. You mean like that?
There you go. He's confirming it. Be aware.
Oh. Ooh. Okay.
Screenshot it now.
Nice roll.
One adventure, measure the steps in the house. Be back in 15 minutes.
Then we're gonna have probably like half a year of no posts, right?
Yep.
Good luck, Cosmo.
I'm looking through the mentorship list. And except Juni, who's close to post his head. I think we're gonna have a long time without posts. A long time. You already finished your second character also. Raul has been working hard behind my back.
Wait, isn't there also Natalia?
Yeah, oh, Natalia needs to post her head also. Yeah, that's pretty much next week, right, Natalia?
Ooh, nice, Natalia.
Putting
Oh my
everybody on the
God.
spot today. You're done, aren't you?
Oh
But
my
not
god.
that-
Absolutely.
Creepy. What happened?
Oh, people are asking me about who is your mentor?
Who's your fucking man? Who's that?
Who's the
It's too
fucking
difficult.
bastard?
It's too difficult to read, right? It's
Are
way
you
too
okay?
difficult to read. Nah, no,
No,
but then I
no.
told you it's gonna break soon. Don't worry.
He's lagging.
La, 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 la. So, as they say, yeah, okay.
Check out Nim stream is quickly and he's just sitting chill smoking, yeah? It's just
Yeah, that's me. That's
Yeah.
me streaming. Working so hard. I'm smoking. I'm enjoying what Tukan did.
Listen,
Hey, bro.
listen.
yeah.
I think there is the forum, Adrian.
Is that-
What features do you want, though?
It's a phone.
The police.
The likeness police. Want to congratulate you for a good job.
Should I post it right now on the fucking Instagram?
Yes. Not difficult.
No difficult. Are you
Easy.
sure? Where is my phone?
Do you have an artist page on? Actually, I don't think you actually need to have an artist page.
I'm not sure if you have to anymore. Because they switched name of the thing to post
Go-
things on Instagram and stuff via PC.
Go
right?
here, Tukan, and you can post from your PC to your Instagram.
Ooh. Thank you. Yeah.
That's Creator Studio from. You see, you have two different icons up there. One is Facebook, one it's Instagram, and you can post on both.
Oh. Very nice.
Yeah, I will change the proportions a bit. In a bit.
Wait. I don't find my phone. Give me a second.
Also, apparently, I've met the criteria to use monetization tools on Facebook. Oh,
Okay.
Hey, Alex.
instant articles. Monetize your articles with fast loading native format. Fuck yeah. No monetization. We don't like that.
Not your account. Okay.
Look, guys. This is nice to look at. Look at all the bad work here. Now compare this with trending on our station. You know what I mean?
Instagram password.
It's 10K hours worth of work. It's a lot more than 10K hours. Can we count the money this work would cost? Well, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 full characters. Let's say 1 month for each, right? That's still a year and a half of, more or less. on an average, let's say about $400 per day. That's like $8K per month. 15. $120K. And that's a minimum. And that's only for the characters. Then is the rest of the props and shit, right? So a minimum of 200K. Like really stretched. Well, at least I helped some people do some stuff. Are we talking rupees or dollars? Yes, yes. Yens. Of course,
How
we're
many
talking dollars.
V-Bucks is that?
Hmm?
How many V-Bucks is that?
V-Bucks? What the fuck
You
is
don't
that?
know it's Fortnite's money.
Who the fuck knows Fortnite money?
Fortnite money.
Fortnite
Oh.
money.
Hello, Diva.
Wait,
Hello, Diva.
we came to get the joyful moment with Tukan.
Yeah! Hell
Hey,
yeah!
Diva.
Look
Hello,
at
Diva.
this. Look at this fucking thing. Look at the thing.
Look at the thing! Look at it!
Look at the ground. Look at that beautiful beard and those eyes and the nose and the beard.
Look at the graphics.
Look at the green.
Look at them. Congratulations, Toucan.
Oh, by the way,
Thank you.
Natalia, you're still here? Look at the graphics. Look what
at
I found in my mail today.
Snail.
What's it? Card?
You know this?
The fuck is that?
Oh, hello,
A
Puggy.
postcard. I haven't received a postcard since 1995
Oh my
or
God.
something.
It's super nice.
Who sent it? What, someone
Natalia.
we know? Ah, okay.
Natalia and her husband.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
Natalia's crazy, man.
Crazy woman.
He still make postcards, apparently. But it's not for me, it's for Satan. It says here Satan Abasil could say. And then Georgian and Irina. I think the people from the fucking postal office had some
Satan?
fun. Satan?
Does that smell a
I
bit of holy water, Nim? They try to exorcise the letter.
You're like, excuse me, it's satin. Thank you. See.
There,
Satan.
Mr. Satan.
What if the postman was like very religious and it's like no reading that?
Praying all the road.
Like Rollock says Satan and puts all the emotes that I have with the animals except the one with Satan.
Perfect.
How?
Come on, bro.
Mm.
So, Tukan, how does it feel to finally post something?
Another month, another celebration.
Blitz, thank you so much for the tier 1, man. Really fucking appreciate it. 18 months, man. Thank you so much.
George, I posted today. Is it okay?
Just tell us how you feel. You know, Behaving like Satan doesn't really tell us how you feel.
No? Are you sure?
How does it feel?
Pretty confident.
I don't know, it's weird. I still I didn't realize yet. Because I'm,
What?
posting stuff. But
One
I
day.
told you, it's like I got thinner than 2 kilos. I have 2 kilos left. Now, after the body will, lose other 10 kilos.
Ooh.
After I finish the body. Rick body.
Big body.
Break.
Rick.
Yeah, but yeah.
So good. So good too. I like his name.
So Soros, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream, my dude? I was lurking today. Hello, Sam and Ephemeral. Hola a todos. Sí. I have no idea. Hola. I can't speak Spanish, but I can read it. How was your stream, Sosoros? We are detailing this gas tank top. But in English, Ephemeral. Doing good. Have a nice stream. You had a nice stream. How was my day? It's good. Just working, man. All day, as you know. Right now, working on this tank right here and this net and everything. Trying to make it as close as possible to what we have here. Of course, it's a bit weird because a lot of the the tanks that were in production are a bit different from one from another, but trying to make them together. You, how is your alien doing? All good?
Dick? Playing with his Dick caliber.
Okay. Oh, that is so good. Let go.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm. What are you looking?
What are you looking at?
Why life is so difficult?
Yes, the body just needs. She still needs to retopo the belt and then just texturing. So I said next week it's gonna be done.
What?
That's what she said.
Hey, you are changing stuff.
Hey.
I say next week, so it's gonna be done till the end of the month.
At least you know.
Everyone knows too.
Yes, I am. Sam, I'm doing fine. How are you? Tomorrow you should be coloring it. Why, Sosoros? Since you're retopoing it?
Oh.
The colors you apply in Marmoset or in Substance?
Donor. Oh. Wasn't so difficult.
That's what he said. Sosoros said he's gonna retopo his creature.
Voice.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Turn into the dark side?
Yep.
Oh.
Finally.
Poor Sosaros.
Is
No,
that
not
so
poor. No, it's good. It's good. Don't discourage him. No, everyone. He said it yesterday on stream. What do you mean now everyone knows?
He will
Me.
get
You-
traumatized. Don't worry.
Ah, come on. He's fine.
Think so?
Yes. I trust him.
Hmm.
I believe in the
But
pain.
It's fine or it's fine.
He's fine.
Believe in
Fine.
Spain.
Back to doing such stuff. I don't know what stuff,
Oh.
but stuff.
Georgian,
Making a
I'm bad at 2D.
I know, Diva, right? Listen.
Shut up, George. You're not allowed to say that. Okay, you may not be able to draw, but you can tattoo like a mother. Okay. The subtractive method. Where?
Hmm.
All right, folks. So anytime George, you're good at.
No,
I
I'm
guess.
not. But fine. Thanks. I guess.
All right, yeah. I was certainly a doofus who's bad at 2D, can't make compelling tattoos. Like, look at the fucking god of the forest, right? Right? And the owl with the oil slick, and the trees, and the runes on her arms, and this.
And I haven't seen the spider.
I see the spider on the front. Did you? Ah, yeah. Bad at 2D. Okay.
Spider boobas.
George getting out of that comfort zone, my friends, and being very successful at it. So yeah.
But I still suck at 2D. That's not
Yeah.
2D,
Yeah.
but I
Well,
do.
you could
Mm.
look. You could still suck at 2D. That's fine, but you did a fucking good job on these tattoos. So you may not. If you and I were to do line art and draw, yes, I would blow you out of the fucking water. But you did fine on it. So that's just.
I'm saying nowhere close to a 2D artist.
Eh. Yeah, Georgian. I was so bad at 2D. It's probably closer to his last name than I can actually say. Nah, she's still pretty fucking cool, my friend. Pretty fucking cool, but you don't need me to tell you that. Mm.
What do you want to do? What feedback do you need? Tell us.
Oh, the feedback.
Feedback.
It's back.
Baby got feedback. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look at that tank, Alex. Look at that tank.
Let's go.
Look at that beautiful stuff.
These cast marks. Gonna drive me insane.
Oh. Oh, that's what those impurities are on it. It's just bad casting or something.
Yeah, it's damage from how they pulled it off of the cast. Or how they made the cast.
Mm-hmm.
I'll throw some pictures and some references and let me see what the fuck you have there.
And you have like, this is not cast, right? Like this part. And then you have this, which is cast. And this. See, it's very different from this.
Oh, the tech. Oh, yeah.
To make this shape, you have to cast it. You cannot make it otherwise.
Oh, okay.
Or the front, this one as well is cast.
All those 10 centimeters of fucking protection, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof. This is also cast. This
Man,
versus
some tanks
this.
they have 300 millimeters of fucking
Oh,
protection.
for sure, in some areas they're like very
Yeah.
thick.
Yeah.
Especially Soviet tanks.
Oh, girl, she thick.
Soviet, more
Yeah.
like so thick. Okay.
Minus 3, Alex.
Thank you. It's
What the actual?
Let's see on Instagram.
Ooh, let's go to God. I think very nice.
It's going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't posted on Instagram? It took you 5 hours.
Yeah.
She's not used to Instagram.
So to God, to God.
I think she's posting from the phone. That's why.
Hey, you gotta make sure you get the postings right.
Yeah.
Don't post haste. You make mistakes.
Seem to make a mistake.
Post haste.
Yeah, if you post haste, you make mistakes. And then I don't know if Instagram is still the same. If you edit it, it messes up your post. It does something with the views. Instagram.
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 Hey, Bronzox.
Ooh.
So, Abdul, are you gonna show me, or do I need to go to sleep and come back? Are you related to Tukan?
Come on.
Porca.
For me.
Yeah.
Por favor.
Por favor.
Por favor. Oops.
Or flavor.
Hey. Alright, you do the thing. Alright. You know. Again? Yes? No? Maybe so? Georgian used his beautiful Romanian blood, sweat, and tears to make the tattoos and mark.
Where did I make the tattoos? Here, Marmoset.
Did that thingy get sorted with the seams being all weird?
No, not really.
Ow!
I had to live with it.
Ow.
Marmoblet.
Take care, Sosoros. Have a good one, man. Thank you again so much for your raid.
Oh my god.
You got it? Ba-doom. Stefan.
Yes.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Yo.
Where's the reference, Abdul? Pretty scary, creepy, but also graphically beautiful. What the fuck is scary?
And for fuck's sake, I want to be like you when I grow up.
That's canny, yes.
Oh, now Toucan gets the strange comments instead of leaving the strange comments. Oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
Fuck the stairs, Cosmo. Oh no.
Yes. Straight from underground.
The spider. Are you arachnophobic?
Oh.
Really, Abdul?
Uh-oh.
Let me show you what Abdul sent me. This is
Hold up,
the reference that he sent me. In case you don't understand, he has a 1080 monitor and he took a screenshot of his PureRef, which basically means that the pictures look like this.
Oh no.
Yeah, thank you. It's like so fucking helpful. It like fills me up with joy looking at it.
The fuck?
At all the 3 pixels.
Victor.
Just have to close your eyes a little bit. Looks good.
You can still see the eyes, sort of.
You can still see the eyes.
Come on, man. For fuck's sake, send the PureRef. Put it on Google Drive and send me the PureRef. Send me fucking screenshot of the screen. You know, it is also 1080p.
Photo.
It's like at
At least
100%, it's like this big. Look at this.
At least
What do you
didn't
want
take
me to
no
understand?
photo.
Oh no.
Or
Yeah.
take 2-3 photos and send them to me, you know?
At least he didn't take a photo of his monitor.
Mm-hmm. Do that now, Abdul. Make his head explode.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
I'm just joking, Abdul.
Can you tell yoke?
Don't do it, Abdul.
Don't play with fire.
You will die.
It's dangerous business, man.
You gonna get burned, boy.
Burnt.
Not even gonna say about the fucking screenshot from Zbrush also. Not the greatest either, but at least that you can understand something because it's, you know, only the fucking head. Oh, Nathan. I cannot wink.
Poor Nathan.
Also, why the fuck are your eyes so fucking shiny? You have like weird lights in there. You go into a better direction with the shape of the face. But the eyes look still very weird, and it's also the lighting of the scene or whatever. Can you try to put this in, you know, the Pécochet scene or something? I feel like you fuck up something there. Like those eyes are unnaturally sharp and you have no ambient occlusion, no nothing. And the skin looks very weird also and might throw me off. So we can just put a simple SSS material with, you know, with a gray on it and just normal map. I think it's easier for you to check out the likeness rather than, you know, think that this albedo that you made, it's actually good. And once you're happy with the way it looks without color, then you work on the color to match the references. There are also the other scenes that I've shared, right? With you guys, and Snoop and whatnot. Hey, Capsule. You didn't share it for everyone with the link, Abdul. I cannot download that. It tells me to send you a fucking email. People still
Can
don't
I
know how to
please
share
download?
stuff on Google
Hey,
Drive.
Coconut.
Well, only laughing Abdul because that's what most of us in the the mentorship do is like send me a link. It's like you gotta turn on the link sharing. Okay.
I don't see what you're talking about, Diva.
Oh no. None of it, you know. Not you, Stefan. All right, you got this. Perfect. How are you, Stefan?
I'm fine. I wish I work less on my job and more on 3D, but
Oh.
No.
Not like that.
Someone doesn't sound that happy anymore with the job.
Oh.
What?
Someone doesn't sound that happy with the job anymore. Look at that, Tukan is the first on training, okay?
Fuck yeah!
Yeah,
Woo, 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 woo.
boy.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ah,
No, I
woo.
don't. I don't think you know how to use Google Drive. So you go in Google Drive here, right? And you right click on a file and you get link. Here you need to change from restricted to anyone with the link. And then press done and then send. You don't need to send me the file again because I can just refresh.
Toucan, I love your description.
Yeah, I asked to George if it was too much, but he say whatever makes you happy, so I did it.
Good
Lost a good
job.
amount of neurons just tutoring me.
Poor man.
Oh.
People needs to know.
Oh.
Just don't tell anyone that you are doing screenshots with a camera angle of 350 millimeters, okay?
Okay,
Ooh.
it's just a secret between you and me. Okay? No one saw it.
No idea what
What was the camera?
No, nothing. What?
super flat, you know. It's orthographic. Easy.
Orthographic, yeah. It's style.
Hey, flatten it.
Very arches. Very.
Mm.
Yeah, you don't want to have any perspective.
Right, I
No,
should
these
also
are-
post it on the stories.
Tell us a
Oh.
story, Tukan.
300 patterns.
Yeah, Thermopylae.
Abdul, do you need like another hour to change the fucking access there? Restricted to anyone with the link?
He's looking for where to press the buttons.
I literally showed him on stream.
It was too
Oh,
fast. You gotta go
no.
slower, man.
Man, maybe it's like me, slow. Just let him be.
It happened. It happened.
Okay, I
And just
actually
make
have
folder
to
for
go.
him.
No.
No.
I have to run.
Why you?
Needs to
Wait.
run and get drunk.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Celebrate.
gonna send pictures.
It's a
Oh my
celebration, bitches.
god.
I'm
Oh
very
my
happy that
God.
you're replying to emails, Abdul, that you made sure that you have time to get a review.
Oh. Ooh. Drunk replying.
Yeah,
think
Natalia
that-
knows.
Oh no.
Damn it.
Don't
I
do.
try my best. But you know, Natalia, the actual me with the drunk me, there is not such a big
Not too much of a
difference.
difference, huh?
Oh.
No, Abdul. You haven't changed it. Can you change the fucking link? Gonna have a mental breakdown and you won't like it, Abdul.
Him just make folder for him, give him a link. So he can just
What's
throw
in
it in.
here?
This is how I deal with old people when I work with them.
Oh.
I told Tukan to put the goddamn video on Instagram. She shared the
Oh,
fucking
right.
image.
Oh.
I swear to God, Tukan. And you can put
See?
more than one image, okay?
Okay.
And
Okay.
also the preferred fucking format for Instagram is square.
George, this is the first time I post something. Should I scroll up just when you begin to post and judge you?
Yeah. Please go and judge me.
No, don't do this. Don't do this to me, George.
How the fuck is this changed to you, to anyone with the link? Please tell me.
No.
You can leave an optional message.
Yeah, you leave an optional message. What's it gonna say?
Give me fucking access.
Link a GIF.
There you go. You're gonna get an email.
Let me in GIF.
Let me
Send me a
in.
new link. Why
Let
did
me
you send me a new link? Why did you re-upload it when all you had to do is to fucking...
Oh, George, maybe you should go get some coffee and come back. Get some coffee and come back.
Don't explode, George.
Only on
Coffee.
Twitter.
Back.
You didn't have to re-upload. All you had to do is to change the fucking link from private to...
It's
Losing it.
okay, George. It happened.
Is gonna be alright.
Just make folders, send them link to the folder, and just don't worry about anything.
Abdul?
Patreon.
Oh, hello, Abdul.
Hello.
Hey man.
Now, don't make eye contact. All right, and make sure your voice is very calm.
Don't show your
and
teeth.
even. Yes. When addressing the Georgian. Okay.
Hey, I have a question for you.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Oh no. Oh,
Here-
Let's remove this here. Let's remove this here. Let's remove this here because we don't care, right? Besides the images with this girl. First of all, your PureRef, it's a mess. Like, you need to learn how to optimize your PureRef to actually have references to work with, right? Like, you go, you crop your stuff like this, and then you make sure that they're pretty much the same size. Right? Not that difficult to make sure. And then you organize them by position, right? Front pictures, side pictures, 3x4s. What is your main reference for this girl?
The largest one in the middle.
This one? This
Well,
one is your main?
Actually, you cropped it, but the one to the left with the hair in a slick
This?
between. Yeah.
Right.
That was the first picture I got of her,
Okay.
but now she.
Let me see if I can find a 3x4 or something that can actually work. This is a pretty good 3x4, even though it's cropped. It's pretty good for this. I want to explain you some shit there. But it's very bad on what you did.
Hey, Mr. 3x4. I'm gonna run.
Run. What
Bye,
can I fucking do?
See you around. I can't
Yeah.
post it.
Bye, Tukan. Don't drink
Have a
too
good one.
much. Hey, chicken.
So, say these are your main references.
Yeah.
What is that? No, but and this is what you sent me. The potato lamp. Alright. So, let's take a look at the overall.
Yeah.
First of all, you look at this as your main reference. You have to understand that something is wrong here in the way you're thinking. I take this line here, which goes from the lower orbital to the ear hole, like this one. It tells me that her head is very fucking tilted forward. So you sculpted her face tilted forward, but you kept it straight. That's your first mistake, right? You didn't took into account that the head here is not freaking facing the camera, but it's tilted.
Yeah.
And so that's a big fucking problem. Then it comes to looking at the proportions, looking at the volumes, right? The basic fucking shapes of the face, which in your case are super wrong. Like, look at the silhouette here. And now look at your silhouette.
Yeah,
You feel like
I saw the
something is
boy.
missing? Like half of her cheek area? Right? But you can see it. It's here. This area here. See it? It's there. You can see
It's human modeling, Coconut, not modulation. Modulation is, I don't think I ever, I heard, I heard so many fucking weird shit in Romanian, man, about people referring to rendering as, I don't even, I actually don't remember, but it was,
this. Right? Well, now look at this specular here. Look at this. Yeah, is it a flat area? So you went into all the fucking skin details and whatnot without making sure that your base for what you're sculpting is right.
Oh no, my thing is already a high res with all the skin details.
Mhm.
I've been sculpting on sub-level 2
So,
in 1.
so you're telling me that the wrinkles on those lips were not made by you? Or from your base mesh?
Yes, from a previous space match.
Then it's all about the structure.
Mm.
Like, structurally speaking, your mesh, it's freaking years away from this.
Yeah.
Right? From the zygomatic bone here, right? From the way the zygomatic lateral process happens here, to how the orbital is. Like, where is the orbital here? Where is it going inwards? You know, look at the distance here, right? Where the forehead ends. There's a lot of depth happening in here. Don't have that depth. You made everything flat. You have too much volume here on the inside, where her epicanthal fold fills up basically everything. You just have a slight transition into the supraorbital, right? Into the orbicularis muscle that covers the, you know, the orbital hole. So it's giving you some extra volume here. Not to mention that there is no human on this planet that will not have a separation in between the supraorbital and the actual fat pad.
Yeah.
You don't have it. You have a flat surface here. Everything is flat. Right? Then you don't have the actual bone that needs to come forward here so that the corner of the ligament, right, the tendon at the outer eyelid, right, needs to go under the orbit here.
this is ASMR stream, Cosmo.
Somewhere with those volumes. Now she has a very slight, very subtle structure, right? Because she's a girl, and she's very subtle here in volumes. Right? The transitions are very thin.
Yeah.
There's no brutal like you would find in a man, you know, that has eyes very deep into the sockets. But the structure still needs to exist there, because if you look at this picture here, you will see it. You will see it that it's actually building up a volume that you can put your hand on, right? So you're gonna have this angle happening in there. And then, like, terms of proportions, like the length of the nose, you know, the size of the mouth, the distance in between the mouth and the chin, and the shape overall of every single structural part of her is off. That requires a lot of fucking work.
We do have a face
And
here.
you don't understand how epicanthal fold works. You don't understand that this skin here over the eye. Do you see this fucking distance here, Abdul? Huh? Do you see the distance from the eyeball till here? That's like 1.5 centimeters.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have it. Do you think that the actual eyelid here underneath, it's like this? Hmm? Do you think she actually needs to blink? Yes, no?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I mean, like,
Yeah.
how do you think this fold here happens? Do you think it's gonna fly up like this before going into the eyelid? Yes or no?
Are you talking about the lid underneath the socket on top of the eye?
Yeah. Like the epicanthal fold, this whole fat pad and skin that goes over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Goes on top of the actual eyelid that needs, this
Yeah.
skin needs to stretch. So when she closes her eye, there is enough skin here to close the eye, right?
Yeah.
So do you have it? Do you have the thickness right here? Like this distance here?
Feel like Nimin is explaining to you. Are you done with your character, Coconut?
Till where the fold goes? Huh?
Yeah.
No, you don't. Everything is very super thin. So you need to actually look at your references and try to understand how things work, right? Because you cannot just sculpt a likeness based on presumptions. There's a lot of information there that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? You can see her here, right? Like, squinting her eyes, that there's actually eyelid here that pulls up from under the whole fold. Right?
Yeah.
But overall, look at the silhouettes here and look at the silhouettes you have, bro. Like you're nowhere fucking close. If I take this here, right, and take it like this, and I kind of scale it the size of your head, look at the silhouettes. Look at the breakup. Look at the volumes. Look how much you see after the lips here. And you still haven't. And I recall last time when we discussed, I told you to fucking sculpt a proper ear.
I changed the ear.
You did change the ear. I told you. Last time I told you it's a disgrace, right?
Yeah.
But this is still not a fucking ear. This is not a fucking ear, okay? This is nowhere close to her ears. Or a human ear. But like everything counts. And what about the structure, right? Like where's the temporalis line? Where are the muscles? Where's the structure of the forehead? Where are the muscles here?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, yeah, it's the masseter temporalis zygomatic that's fucking me up.
Like
Really.
where is this change in volume, right? Where is, because you see here, right? There's a change in volumes that happens.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have it. You just have a flat surface and you slapped, some eyebrows on it. And she has very slight features, and that's not easy to achieve, right? To actually go and sculpt something like this, because there's not much information you can rely on. And I know it's difficult because all of you want to fucking make girls, especially that some girls that are not from the same race as you, which is more difficult because you're used to see people of one race, right? Your family, your friends, most of the times.
Yeah, that's
Right?
what I want to
And
sculpt.
you're not accustomed, with the features of an Asian girl, right? Because you don't have the volumes here. You don't have the transitions, the change in volumes that should happen in here. You don't have any of that in your sculpt. You don't understand the epicanthal fold. You don't understand the flatness of the face. There's a lot of subtlety in the shapes, which you don't understand. Have you checked, an actual Asian scan data?
Yeah.
There's a pretty good one on 3D Scan Store.
Yeah, I have it actually, but
She doesn't have the crazy epicanthal fold like this girl has
yeah,
that
that's what I
covers
mean.
basically the whole eye.
The one
But
I have on 3D Scan
but
Store is very
but in terms of structure, right? In terms of you know depth of the face, because this is definitely not okay, right? Like you literally have a flat plane here, and there's no flat plane on her face. Like there's transition here that happens. There's depth to her face. Even if the Asians have the zygomatic that goes flatter, right? And it makes the face not have that much depth. The not much depth happens in the nose area. But the zygomatic and the corner of the eyes, they still have depth there. There is still information happening in between the areas. You cannot just go, you know, straight and make a flat area here that from the front looks perfectly perpendicular to the camera. This has depth. There's transitions here happening in between the nasolabial and the you know the cheek fat, and then you know the zygomatic and everything. You're just rushing through again, and you like
You realize something's wrong, you need to fix it, Coconut. Yeah, sometimes you keep multiple backups. Sometimes you have to remake. It's what happens, yeah.
Victor. She had like 20 images, but now she's super famous, so there's images all over.
and why are they not in your fucking Puref?
My Purif was a lot smaller than this, like yesterday. If I'm being honest.
Like there's a lot of information that you need to pick up. Come on, why is it keep changing my size of the fucking thing? There's a lot of information that you're missing in the structure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stuff that needs to be addressed. Right? All this, the fat pad, the way this goes, you know, the depth here, you know. Where is this? You know, where is these transitions that happen? Where are the human features? Do I need to ask what's going on her nose? You're trying to make like parallel lines on her nose?
Oh, that's
What's
just
this?
my brush strokes.
Your
Yeah,
brush strokes needs to follow the volumes.
Yeah, ignore that. That's not like a final thing.
Well, it might not be the final thing that, you know, they show off in your final thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have my crochet? Have you actually bothered to look here and understand the structure, how it happens? How the fat pads work? You know, how they're separated? How the muscle comes on top? Even if she has an epicapital fold.
Yeah.
And even if you don't have my crochet, you can still look at the goddamn images.
I have an egg crochet, don't worry.
Well, an egg crochet, I don't trust all the egg crochets out there.
Yeah.
Honestly. Right?
Okay. What would you say? What would you recommend I start on changing first? Because obviously there's like I've wrote a list down of all the things you said, but to me, like I said, the things messing me up the most was the message.
What you need to change? You need to fucking change everything in terms of volumes.
Yeah.
Like you need to work, and especially in this area here, like this is so wrong on so many levels. And then you need to push the eyes backwards, and you actually need to add thickness here to the whole eyelid and epicanthal fold. Then you need to change the structure of the forehead, which is wrong in your case. There's no structure here. You have basically a fucking, you know, face planes bullshit happening in here. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I can actually draw the fucking bullshit that you followed. This is what you have. All planes.
Yeah, Junior, this is good
When
feedback.
this is not how it is in reality. This is not a human head. So you need to go to your first level of subdivision and first try to understand how the zygomatic cheek area works, how the nasolabials falls on the zygomatic major here that goes into the corner of the mouth and then falls. You need to understand how the actual
No, actually, it's good. It's good feedback. Yeah. I mean, a hard time. I know what you mean, but it's really good to receive this kind of feedback. This is extremely valuable.
Okay, you're not paying attention to your references. You're literally not paying attention to your references.
Yeah.
Like you look at the references and not create the volumes there. And you have some really good references that show you, you know, in terms of specularity, how her structure is.
Like I said, in my defense, most of these images I got today because I've been working
In
on
your,
them today.
you want me to tell you something in that's not on your defense?
I mean, yeah, sure, I need it right now.
Like, why the fuck did you pick up to do this girl if you don't have experience and you cannot sculpt from 3D images?
Because doing something else would have been easy. I'd rather like
Easy.
not easy, but I mean like
Okay, you know
do
what?
something harder to bring my skill up.
That's not how you bring your skill up without references. That's not bringing your skill up. It's just fucking wasting time. Because if you don't have references, you cannot copy her likeness. If you cannot copy her likeness, how will fucking grow in skill? Just by praying? Like how that fuck will how will it happen?
All right. Cool. Oh.
You need to actually study your anatomy. Do we need to talk about this fucking neck also?
Neck.
That looks like an extrusion. As I said, you might want to grab my crochet, just saying. Might actually learn some stuff from it.
I'll wait. I'll wait for payday.
Yeah, definitely, Bust. Definitely. How are you doing, man?
But really, like, why are you guys so stubborn in picking up stuff that doesn't have references? To a super famous person that you can find 100 images that are good and nice and you can actually work with. And take it slow steps, right? You do.
Yeah.
You start with someone, you know, that it's, you know, close to what you see every day. If you have a lot of friends that are black or white or Asian, no matter where you are, right? You pick up from that group of ethnicity, which you're used to see and you understand better. You make that, and then you're gonna move to others, right? And try to understand. But you have big fucking missing chunks of information in terms of anatomy. You don't got friends, but you have family, right, Aku? Or I don't know, favorite TV shows or whatever. The thing is, rushing through stuff just to have it done, or doing stuff that it's you don't have images to sort your stuff and understand what you're sculpting, you cannot make a likeness. It's like you trying to make a likeness of me by just base yourself on that small image that you see on my stream. That's not gonna fucking happen.
Well, like I said, I've got a lot of reference now.
Well, if you have a lot of reference now, I don't know if all these references are, useful. Because this is still unusable. What this image tells you except the fact that she has nice red hair. Because you literally have 10 pixels for her face.
Okay, that was not blurry when I downloaded it.
Or this one. Huh? Like cool and all. You might understand the silhouette here, but that's it.
These were not blurry when I downloaded them. What the fuck?
And again, you guys, everybody, I swear to God, everybody wants.
Here are the references for everything, and this is for the gun, and I have more. It's a lot, but you always need more.
That fucking picking a girl to sculpt as your first likeness will make it super hard for you. It's gonna be super hard because it's all in subtlety. All those shapes are subtle, everything is very, very difficult to put a finger on the features. You don't have any anchors in terms of features to actually, make it happen. It's all subtle.
I can't lie, I flipped a coin between her and Hugh Jackman and she won.
It's because the second one is gonna be easier.
Pardon?
We want to suffer for this first one to have a second one easier because the second one is gonna be.
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen. The second
I
one
know, I
won't
know.
be easier.
No,
Well, it's gonna be easier no matter what, a little bit easier, but it's not gonna be easier. It's still gonna be a lot of pain in the ass. Look at me, I'm sculpting likenesses for years now, and I fucking fail still a lot of times. It's
Okay,
not
we
gonna
are
be
just
fucking
bonkers.
get easier. Not in the way you think it's gonna get easier after a likeness.
Well, just to say we are just not wankers, but yeah, we are wankers.
Take care, Diva. Have a good day.
Bye, Diva.
Take care, Diva.
Bye, Diva.
Bye, Diva. Thanks.
Bye, Diva.
It's like mastering making faces, it's a process that takes years. Years. Think about the fact that I've sculpted probably 100 faces in the past 5 years. Right? With students and all the practices and all the fucking likenesses that I did. Let's say I've sculpted 100 likenesses, right? And I still struggle. I still need a lot of references and a lot of good shots to figure out a likeness. And I still have faces, especially girl faces, that I struggle with. If you've been here the last week, right, when I was doing the student work, the most difficult ones was Emma Watson and the girl for Bestia, the Catherine Winnick, or how the fuck her name is, right? It's getting very difficult when the features are not there anymore to get a good strong grip on the likeness. Especially on Emma, because she has like this fucking most average eyes in the fucking world for a Caucasian girl. Why are you so fucking, I don't understand. But even if you pick this and you want to make it happen, right? Like, make sure that you understand the basic anatomy. You still don't understand the basic anatomy. You have an écorché. Have you went through Scott Eaton facial anatomy course? You did?
No, Diva's just sent it to me.
Oh, yeah. Like, learn. Just try to learn.
Make faces from Pixar movies? No, you still need to know anatomy for those because it's almost like doing caricatures. You still need to know anatomy and rules. Theoretically, yes, it's easier, but you don't really learn anything by doing them. Like if your end goal is doing likenesses, you should try to learn anatomy and do a proper job and do copy scans. Don't start. It's useless to start with that, in my opinion. If you want to go for likenesses, if you want to stick to that, sure, do that, right? But don't do it if you want to work with likenesses, Coconut.
Almost all those 7-8 hours that I spent on each likeness was on first or second subdivision level, except when I needed more for the eyes. But you don't need to sculpt on high subdivision level. You just need to make sure that your face is in the right spot. And also you sent me some images. I don't even know what camera angle you used there.
85 on a perspective.
85 on perspective.
Yeah.
Like, because if you look at this face here, which is clearly a fucking very wide angle, and you look at this face here, there's a lot of differences. And this is a much better front reference than this, because the head is not tilted.
That one was my original one until I got a lot more reference images.
But this is like a 150 millimeters.
No, I don't think he's the student Moshi. He's just helping Abdul with the feedback. Yeah, definitely props are easier, but to do a proper job, it's still complicated, man. Nothing if you want to do properly is easy in 3D. Yes, it's easier. I don't want to fucking toot my own horn. It's easier than making characters, but if you want to do a proper job, it's definitely not a walk in the park.
Who's that? Who's dropping coins? Is that you, Abdul?
Of course.
Thank you for the donation.
Thanks for the feedback.
But go back and learn your basic structure, man, and learn the features. Learn to sculpt the feature. Understand the depth of features.
Yeah.
Understand, because you don't. And look at these lips. You basically almost, not to mention that they go through, but you almost made a black girl lips on an Asian face, and she has big lips. But look at the volumes. Look how deep this goes in. Look at this. Look at this crazy amount that happens in here.
Yeah.
And all
I'm
the
actually
changes
measuring
in
on
volumes.
as well.
Yeah, because you just made a flat line here. You don't have enough depth. The volume on the lower lip, it's uniform, when in reality it needs to change a lot. Look at the angle here. It's almost flat. There's a lot of information that you're missing. So try to understand it. Not just go and sculpt blindly, right? There's a separation that happens into the volumes of a human lip, right? Look at this. This is going like this underneath, right? This is going like this. Going like this. This starts twisting forward, right? But it has some planarity happening in here, right? It has some planarity happening in here. but the angles are like the whole transitions are completely different than what you did.
Yeah.
And also because you don't have the corner of the mouse where it should be. Same for the upper lip, right? It's the same thing. These lips are twisting, like going to the corner, they just twist so that they can overlap like this, right? And then from this, they go into twisting like this, right? So you're gonna have this kind of twisting happening on the lip. You don't have it. And then there is, you know, the connection point, which when you look from above is gonna be like this, the connection point of the lips, right? This point here, it's very backwards on the lip, right? Because the both are twisting, but the spot where they touch each other, it's very in the back here. Not having that is gonna give you weird results. But all the features, like you need to dive into understanding every feature and where the muscles are and where the fat pads are, how all these fucking distances appear, you know? Where's the eyelid? How is she blinking, you know? Because you see, when she blinks, everything unfolds. There's no more epicanthal fold.
Yeah.
So all that all that skin needs to exist so she can actually blink. Right? So the eyelid actually goes under. You know, with the tarsal plate. You know what a tarsal plate is, Abdul?
Tarsal plate. Let me look at my list of. I have a reference of facial muscles, but tarsal plate isn't one that comes up a lot.
Because it's not a muscle. If you pick up your eyelid and you make like this with it, you know, it's gonna pop. You're gonna have like a slight cartilage membrane under the eyelid.
Yeah.
You know, that protects your eye. That's the tarsal plate. And that defines, you know, the shape of your eyelid.
Yeah.
Because the muscle, it's actually connected to that tarsal plate. And depending on your race, maybe the fat pad also. That's why, you know, the Caucasians will have a very big curve that's happening, right? And the fat pad will move with the whole tarsal plate back there. Back to work, Abdul. Back to learning your physics.
You say that because my manager just texted me. Oh, it's 5, so I don't really care right now. But yeah, thanks, Nimlot. Oh, George.
No problem.
Okay. Okay.
Moshi, I see you commenting on Alex's stream. Also, Abdul is not my student.
I told him.
No, I'm a front-end developer. I just do this for fun and hopefully a career later.
We all do this for fun. I do this for fun.
Hey, you do it for fun now because you've done the work in the past. So now it's actually fun for you.
But it was for fun in the beginning also. And all the way around.
Nah, I like money too much.
Yeah. We're all doing this because we're passionate. Otherwise, we won't be able to take the grind. It will fuck up with our heads. You cannot, you know, grind and fail and be okay with it unless you're passionate about it. And money, they're a good fucking incentive, obviously. But I'm pretty sure you cannot do this just for the fucking money. Because the frustration will grow too big. If you don't have fun, Monkey Biz, maybe it's your problem. And maybe you're in the wrong industry.
The monkey biz.
Someone in my chat, Abdul.
Oh, okay. To be fair, I find both, well, this and obviously my front end job fun. Obviously, this allows me to be more creative.
It's creative, it's interesting, and it's an amazing feeling when you finally see your characters or your props in a game.
Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to get into that for now. Still.
But even if you don't admit it, that's the end goal.
Yeah, that is the end goal. I want to start like an outsource company.
How about we start small and we think big later when we have enough experience, huh?
Nah.
Nah?
Dream too small. You already lost.
No, so I've already lost, huh?
Like I said, you've already finished, right? You've already quit the industry and now you're doing your own thing. Different.
Yeah, but I could start an outsource company also, and I also have the people to fill it up with.
Oh, you offer me a job?
I'm offering you a job? No, I'm not. I'm just saying that I would not speak so lightly about starting an outsource company, even with the knowledge that I have.
Yeah.
And you're talking about starting an outsource company with very little knowledge.
I meant like years into the future.
Yeah, but first gain the knowledge.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Because
Is it
once
better
you're
now?
gonna gain the knowledge, you're gonna reconsider this. Is my reason discount for renting or perpetual? Theoretically, it's for both, but you won't feel it if you rent for a month. And if it's not working Georgian 22, try only Georgian. But it is how it is, you know. We all dream big. I would love to have my own company and make fucking, you know, games and make the things that I love. But I also understand that 3D is more than just the art part.
Of course, yeah.
We had this conversation a few times about, you know, people who are solo developers or, you know, very small teams. And while I appreciate they're trying, succeeding as a small developer, it's almost impossible. No, I won't make one of the best outsourced studios. You know why? Because people will not pay. When they hear outsourcing, they hear cheap labor. Take care, Screaming. Have a good one. Bet Nim will care more about learning than money involved in the business. Well, otherwise, I would not do this, Gabriel. And I've said this so many times on the streams. I'm here almost fucking every day, you know, trying to help you all. And in the end, you know, I could do this and get like $800 from each of you for 2 hours of streaming, you know, and call it a workshop. That's what all of them do. Right? Left and right, you're getting assaulted by fucking workshops and likeness courses and fucking character art for games courses that teach you how to make a character in 6 days and 3D schools and bullshit like that will rip off your fucking skin for the same or worse content than what I provide here for free. But aren't there quality expensive outsourced studios? No, they're not. Like, you know, you have, what's the name of the ones with good hair that they made for
Airship.
Airship.
Airship, right? Like I thought they're high quality, expensive outsource studio. And then I've learned the fucking salaries that they give to the people.
They
And
actually
I was
offered
like,
me a job.
hello? No.
They wanted to pay me half of what I earn now. I was like, it's not a pay grade in London.
Like a lot of people are super low paid on the outsource studios because they need to cut a lot of costs. And there's also a lot of pressure because the outsource studios will take like 5-6 contracts at the same time. And guess what? They will have like 2 or maybe 3 good artists in the studio. The rest will be fillers to do low polys and LODs and shit. And those 2-3 good artists will sculpt the shit out of everything and texture the shit out of everything, and they're gonna break down. And then they will leave the studio, and then the studio will become just another outsourced studio with a big portfolio of projects that they worked on, but without the quality anymore. And that's a story for every fucking outsourced studio that I've heard of in my life. And I've worked on site on one of them, and I worked with a few others during my career.
Anyway, guys, I need to go now.
Bye, Adno.
Thanks for the
Bye, Adno.
feedback. I'll try and implement it on my next day off.
Take your time and try to learn, bro, anatomy.
Yeah, Diva just sent me Scott Eaton's thing, so I'll try and
Well, dive into it and learn the shit out of it and try to put it in practice in sculpting.
yeah, let me just program a website and then I'll be back. See
I
ya.
don't know. Take care. I don't know what you understand with a freelancer, Coconut.
Take care.
Because freelancer means like the normal freelancer definition is the person who takes, hey, make me a fucking desk, and you make a desk and you get paid for it. But the 3D industry, the game industry doesn't really work like that. You won't get contract for one asset or one character. Take care, Nathan. Have a good one. And tell your wife to not destroy you. Because we still need you to finish a character.
After that,
Would I
she can
recommend...
destroy.
Sorry.
No, don't worry.
Would I recommend sculpting in clay or ZBrush? Depends what you want to do, Gabris. Having traditional background for 3D, it's not bad.
Hey, Adrian. I'm okay, man. How are you doing?
You have undos and you have multiple saves and you have a lot of tools that you don't have in traditional sculpting. That depends where you are from, Arturas. Put a dude who lives in California to get an outsourced job, and let's see if he will be also with the pace kind of good. Yeah, sure. You work in the goddamn you live in goddamn Eastern Europe or South America or India or China or whatever, and you go with an outsourced studio. Yeah, sure. You'll make above the average in your country, for sure. Or Egypt in your case. But if you actually think about it, it's shit pay. Look, I've worked for low money for a long time. I didn't know what the actual prices in the industry are. Because I was jumping from one outsource studio to another. From, Romanian fucking outsource studios to outside outsource studios who are still low balling. And, I got some contracts with some big companies, and I was kind of like surprised that they agreed instantly when I told them how much I want per day. And it kind of bugged me. Like, why were they so rushed in saying yes? And then I learned that a normal person, a normal character artist with some experience in the industry will be paid $400 and more per day. And I was like, holy fucking shit. It was mind-boggling for me. What? I can make 8K per month? and I was, or 10K or 20K, and I was staying here and, stressed for shit lol payment. But the industry doesn't want you to know. All the fucking companies will have the fucking, NDA stuff. Don't tell.
Adrian is just messing with you. Adrian. Finally, you can fucking say not only people named Alex have the same name. Fuck's sake.
But then there were some leaks. There was a fucking, how it's called?
Breach.
A fucking table of payments from all the big studios under Anonymous, right? Anonymous. People started saying, hey, I'm a lead character artist. I make, 200K per year. I work at Blizzard. I'm a
Boom.
fucking, programmer at, Sony. I make 800K per year. And then I realized, holy fucking shit. I've been doing this wrong my whole life. That's why it's very difficult with outsourced companies, because big studios who go to outsourced companies, they expect super low payment for the work. That's the whole point why they go for outsourced companies, because otherwise they will hire people in their studio. Because it would be cheaper for them. And more control over what's done.
Yeah. Safer.
Exactly. Safer, no leaks and shit.
Yeah.
Hey cats, why the fuck you turned off my monitor?
Too much. Stay too much on that monitor. Need to play with them. I've done this.
Yeah, but if you get good art, the thing is you can go and actually make.
And I'm detailing some parts in the back right now. I need to detail this one as well. And start working on these smaller parts. And yeah, I mean, it's going. It's going, but still a lot of stuff to do. Like if I'm going pretty deep with the details like this, trying to complete every part as detailed as possible, as correct as possible. I'm just using photo references, trying to also learn a lot about that. So yeah, it's going.
You had your meeting? How much I consider small salary and how much high? I told my students, for their first job, they should not accept less than $300 per day. That's the minimum they should make. And how much high? As high they will pay you. But it comes with, the skill and what you can deliver. No one is gonna give you $300 in Europe. Sure, Pancho. Just, you know what? I don't know why I fucking bother to tell you the same shit over and over. Yeah, no one will give you $300 in Europe if you don't have a portfolio to show that you actually can deliver. No one. If you have 3 projects in your portfolio and half of them look like student work, sure, no one will fucking give you 300.
3.
But now let's ask Natalia. Do you think Natalia can get $300 per day in Europe? Gizmo, what do you think about doing characters and environment at the same time? Is that a shitty strategy? You should not, it's cool to know all of them, okay? Like, it's cool to know about characters, it's cool to know about environment, it's cool to know about animation, VFX, rigging, and whatnot. But you need to specialize. We don't have time in this fucking lifetime to learn everything. You just don't. Look at me, I'm doing this for 22 years, and I'm still fucking learning. I'm still improving every fucking time I'm opening the 3D softwares. So there is no way you're gonna learn and get good at everything. So you need to specialize. You take your small part of the fucking industry and then you grind the hell out of it till you get good.
Sergio, Nimlat is talking.
Look, the advantage of the industry is that you should never report the money that you're making to the money and the salaries that are in your country, wherever the fuck you are in the world. You should never do that. You report the salary to the industry and the big fucking names in the industry. Do you think when I was working with Warner Brothers, I asked them the salary that I would get in Romania for the same job? Or 2 times the minimum wage labor?
Wait,
We're doing
I know this answer.
doing...
No.
Go on.
I know this answer. Wait. No, sorry, go on.
There is no fucking way you calculate the money like that. You calculate the money based on what the industry works. And you also need to understand that you need quality, you need exposure. You cannot be a thought artist without putting effort. Just because you do a fucking character every 5 years and you work on shit projects in the meantime, that will not make you someone that the headhunter want you, right? So put your fucking ass and expose yourself to the industry. Be on all the fucking platforms. Post everywhere. Post updates. Post whips. Go and post characters or props or environments or whatever you're doing as often as you can. Show progress. Show quality. Most and foremost, fucking quality. If you don't show quality, there are 2 million other artists to pick up from. People who will go and say like, hey, maybe $50 per day, it's a good fucking price. You know, because that's what they know. You know, I live in a poor country and $50 per day is fucking great. I'm gonna go and do that. Don't do that. You work like a fucking maniac for a few years and build up a portfolio. Build up a follower base, so when you post on our station, you're gonna get the likes and you're gonna get the exposure for the goddamn recruiters. Because once you're gonna do that, you won't have a problem to get the $300 that Panju thinks he'll never fucking get. Or even way more than that. And I hate when people think that you cannot make money from 3D. It drives me insane. You can. There are studios more than willing to pay for quality work. For people who are not dicks, who are not fucking ghosting the studio. Because I know a lot of good artists that have zero social skills. Like they cannot hold up a conversation with the leads. And then they lose the jobs. Or they make dick moves and just ghost the fucking emails. You know, they receive an email from their art director or their team lead or whatever, and they don't reply for days. You don't do that. You need to be fucking pro.
Yep.
If you're a pro artist, you're behaving like a pro. You reply to your emails. You're interacting with your team. You know, if they give you feedback, you don't go like a fucking sissy and start, oh my god, no, because I'm an artist and I envisioned the character like this and they want it fucking purple. You make it fucking purple. You know, it's simple. You need to be professional. What's asked from you at work, you deliver. And you deliver on time. You want to make art, you make it by yourself. It's super simple. But no, a lot of people are, you know, ghosting and whatnot. And then they wonder why their contracts don't get extended, why they don't get, you know, raises in salaries.
Hey, Osiris. True. You speak the truth.
Once a senior artist told you there are worse artists as lead, but because they relate to the rest. You mean like, yeah, there are a lot of people who are in leading positions. You don't need to have, well, in an ideal world, you know, the team leads and the art director and the producers should be people who have amazing skills in art also. Like amazing. But the reality is not. It's more important for them to know how to handle the people underneath than to do art. Because, you know, there will always be someone to direct the art, but it's way less happening to have, you know, a person in a leading position that doesn't, you know, get drunk on the fucking power that they have.
Oh, Osiris. Like, how you doing, man? Oh.
But again, you want to be in the leading positions and shit, that's a completely different story because that's not art anymore. You're not gonna make art anymore. If you think you're gonna be a team lead or a art director or whatever, and you're gonna fucking become, you know, you're still gonna make art, forget about it. It's not gonna happen. But if that's what you're dreaming to be in a, you know, a fucking producer position on a studio, go for it. But you're gonna be in meetings, you're gonna write emails, and you're gonna, you know, just delegate shit left and right. That's gonna be your job. But more, I told you, the path is simple. You can do both, Sergio. But you first need to do realistic. I always said it. Realistic first, then you do stylization.
Yeah.
You cannot do a good stylized character without having a strong base in realism.
The
Even
same.
if it
Yeah, sorry.
seems counterintuitive for a lot of people, it's not. And I don't know if Cicada is here. Elijah?
This is for a portfolio, Osiris.
But he can tell you. Because, yeah, you need to have the strong anatomy base. Even if you're going to have a very simplified character, having the realistic base, it's way better. You know, seniors who make $4K in the UK. Good for them. They're stupid. Not stupid as, you know, mentally slow, but stupid because they don't know how to fucking ask for more money. I also know, I have a friend who's working in a studio here in Bucharest since 10 years ago. He's a fucking amazing artist. He's a lead, senior, worked on amazing titles, and he's paid like 2K euros. And I've tried to push him out of his fucking stupid bubble and actually make him work on projects, but he's very okay with his life as it is. He can pay the fucking mortgage and has money for beer, and that's enough for him. And he doesn't want to change anything, which is a very big problem. As I said, Banjo, the goal of the fucking studios is not to pay you a shit ton of money. If they can hire an amazing artist for $300 per month, they will. Do you understand that? Have you seen any fucking job offer that comes with, hey, we're looking for a character artist or an environment artist or whatever, and we're gonna give you 10K per month. That's our budget. Have you seen any? No. The first question they will ask you is, what's your daily rate? And the first reply that I gave them always is, what's your fucking budget? Because that's my daily rate, all your budget. Sure, if you don't know how to negotiate, of course you're not gonna get the money. And there are so many people who make millions because the fucking artists don't know how to argue for money, because most of the people are desperate to get the job. You know, and that's the problem. You guys don't understand how big this fucking industry is. You just don't comprehend. Not getting the job is not a fucking end of world. You should always have some money put aside from your previous contracts. Don't fucking spend everything on your new BMW, Panju, okay? But you need to just go for a contract, discuss with them. If you don't agree on money, say fuck you, thank you very much, see you next time. Move to the next. There are so many studios out there, and some will actually think and pay for your high quality props or whatever. Because if you're gonna go as the desperate man to get the job, yeah, you will accept a low fucking ball. You're gonna accept that they don't want to fucking pay you. And then you'll end up as your friends that have, you know, being a senior fucking character artist and having 4K per month. That's a disgrace. That's literally a fucking disgrace. We like characters with armor. We like to combine it with hard surface. Is it better to make a little of everything from clothes like leather, softer fabric? That depends, Sergio. Your portfolio should show that you can do everything, right? So you should be able to show that you can do marvelous work, you can do hard surface, you can do realism, you can do stylized, whatever. And depending on how good you're at everything, you're gonna get better and better jobs. It's pretty much simple. What's the average for senior? That's the problem, Arturas. There are no averages. Because there are studios in, you know, corners of the world where they don't pay anything. Like, you know, you go to Ubisoft in India or Philippines and you're gonna get paid in few hundreds of dollars per month. And then you go to a studio in the United States where for the exact same fucking job, you're gonna be paid in tens of thousands. So the average doesn't work like that. The average is, and that's, I keep telling you, push yourself as artist, make fucking money, make fucking good work, expose yourself to the industry and to the world, like promote yourself as much as possible, and then you're gonna get bigger and bigger contracts. And you also need to push your daily rate. The industry forces us not to work 10 years in a studio, because in a studio you cannot raise your salary with, let's say, maybe 10% per year in the best case scenario. While in reality, if you spend, you know, let's say 3 years in a studio, you're already mid-level. Let's say you start as a junior, in 3 years you're a mid-level artist. Your salary should double or triple in that time, which is not going to happen in that studio. So after 3 years of getting experience in a studio, you're kind of forced to switch studios so you can actually Ask for the right price. But there is no average. The average is what you think you're worth and what you're willing to accept. That's the average. If you want to work for $50 per month, go for it. Who stops you? No one. You will have plenty of clients. You're also gonna have plenty of frustration when you won't be able to pay the fucking electricity. Any tips for juniors entering the industry? Don't enter the industry as juniors. Build a portfolio that shows that you can do amazing stuff. Instead of doing 10 bad props or mediocre props, make one good prop or character or whatever. When you fucking make it, then fucking go and get hired as a mid-level artist. Because you won't have the experience, but you're gonna get the money. Because you can deliver quality. And quality is sought because there are not too many artists that can deliver quality.
What Nim is saying is can apply in other industries. Yeah.
Of course it is. But you guys also don't, like, everyone is treating art, right? Like 3D, 2D, whatever, like it's a fucking, easy job. Like,
Just
you
press
go
the
there,
buttons.
press 3 fucking
Come on.
buttons, it's done.
You press the art button.
I made the tattoo,
Yeah.
That's not how it works. You spent years and years and years of fucking hard training to get there. Your job is comparable to, a good lawyer, a good fucking doctor, a good fucking, rocket scientist. You should be paid the same.
You know what I think about like art and 3D and stuff like this? It's like a cheat in life in a way. Especially if you like it, because like if you work and actively try to get good, you will actually be better.
Yes, of course.
Like it's like so weird, like anything has a craft, and if you approach it as something that you're sought after to to get better, you're actually gonna get better. Like it's so weird.
Why, Panju, you think art is not equal to nuclear physics in terms of volume of information that you need to learn? Currently have 4K per month in remote studio, but don't have a good portfolio because of NDA. For INI, you also can make a portfolio that it's offline. When you apply to a job or you're discussing a job with someone, you can share a private portfolio. You notice them that it's private, that it's under NDA, but you're allowed to show work that it's under NDA for a job offer. But you should always work on your personal stuff.
Yeah.
Don't let the job kill all your time. So spend some time and do some personal stuff, because that's where you're gonna deliver the highest quality, because you don't have the restrictions.
And you also learn more if you do. If you do other stuff.
Yes, you can show NDA work in private. Absolutely.
If you disclose
when you sign the NDA with them, right? You sign a contract that protects both parts. So what you discuss with them and what you're showing them is protected by that NDA. So you can show them work that it's not disclosed, that you cannot put in an online portfolio. All the artists do that. Everyone has work from work that they cannot show online, but you can show it when you're trying to get hired. But most of the times, like in my experience, the work that you have, of course, that's the first thing that you do when you're getting contracted. You sign an NDA, then you discuss about stuff. Anju, I swear to God, you're just a fucking troll. Doctor information should more than 3D information volume. Should be. Should be? Are you sure? I'm really not convinced at all. Well, you're guessing very wrong. But again, you're just a junior, Panju. You're still not comprehending how big this is and how much you still have to learn. Can you send NDA work online via email too? People have set up like on our station, for example, you can make a private portfolio. No, you can have your website private, and it can be accessed only with the link. Yeah, Panju is trying to diminish the fucking volume of information that you need for 3D. When you're a character artist, you need to be a fucking doctor, you need to be a fucking seamstress, you need to be a fucking, you know, everything. A craftsman in all aspects. And you need to learn all that shit. But yeah, it's simple. You just
learn the program. It's easy,
yeah,
right?
it's
Just learn the program.
You know, just fucking use a stamp and you're done.
Just open MetaHuman and you're halfway there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A tattoo artist, yes, Kuzma. You need to have skills, a lot of different skills, and learn a lot of different shit. Because I had this conversation with George so many times, right? I don't know how many of you know the Mortanius. He's doing a fucking jug, right? A very sculptural, ornate jug made of silver. Right? So when I gave him the concept, right? The images with the thing that he needs to do, I also sent him to YouTube to learn how to fucking craft shit in silver. So he had to do some research and actually understand how the fucking silver stuff is made. How the fucking glass it's cut, you know? All those ornaments in glass. He didn't knew how to make those, but now he does. Because he had to do research and you learn that shit. And that's gonna stick with him, so next time when he's gonna need to make a fucking glass or whatever that has those ornaments, or you know, an engraving on a fucking silver plate, he will know how to do it. Because he learned his basics, and then he learned how to make it in 3D. And that applies for pretty much everything you do. Right? I made tattoos. I did my research about how tattoos made. I'm also passionate about tattoos in general. You know, I understand how shit is done in tattooing. How you start with the fucking outline, how you start, you know, putting shadows and whatnot, how it comes with dots and not, you know, full fucking fledged surfaces. And everything combines, and the clothing the same, right? You don't go straight into Marvelous and you're making clothing. It's not how it works. You need to do some research about how the clothes are actually done. You need to understand how they're done, how the sewing is done, how a fucking linen works, how to make a fucking pocket. You know, all that information counts. You will know as much as someone who's only doing clothing? No, but you're gonna know a big fucking chunk of it. And you're gonna know big chunks from all the fucking industries related. If you wanna be a good artist. And if that's not a fucking tremendous amount of volume of information, I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. I still recall I had a fucking call with 9, maybe a year ago or something, about how fucking leather gets colored. Do you guys know how leather actually gets colored? And what color the scratches of a colored leather? Like, let's presume you have a green fucking jacket, right? And you have some scratches on it. What color those scratches should be? How deep the pigment goes through the fucking skin, through the leather? You know, all this kind of information pile up. And there's a lot of it that you need to know to be a good artist. But no, it's not too much, right, Panju? Just go there and throw 3 mega scan assets in an environment, you're done, right? Or Alex is going there when he's doing his archviz, right? It's just taking some models from the internet and he just throw them into the fucking environment and it's done.
Yeah, nobody.
Who needs to know, you know, what's the correct size of a door, you know?
Oh, fuck.
Or shit like that. What's the distance that a corridor needs to have?
How to make a composition, how to put the light, how to put the camera. Nah, no. You just fucking.
No one cares.
You just take the render. What the fuck? Press F9. It's easy. It's done.
I knew it, Alex.
I know, right?
And this is also what separates a mediocre artist from a good one. The understanding that there's a shit ton of things to learn and the capacity to actually do his research and learning that shit. Yeah, we're not talking about fucking technical knowledge, because again, the technical part of the fucking job, it's also crazy. There's a shit ton of things. Just imagine 3ds Max, right? You guys recall the 3ds Max Bible or the Maya Bible? That's a big fucking book that you need to learn. Okay?
It's huge.
And that's only one software out of the 7, 8 software that you're working on, and with the whole fucking advancement on the tech, it's way more now. So think about it. Not to mention that those cover the basics. That's not telling you how to fix when your FBX is fucked, or you know, when you have triangulation issues, or when your shading is bad, or when your bakes are not going well, or you know, all that shit that comes with experience. But no, it's easy. Snap your fingers, do 3D. Fuck my life.
Yeah, just press the 3D button. Come on.
And then you ask why I'm saying that you need to be paid for this. No one gives you in Europe 300. Well, I worked in Europe for way more than 300. Way more than 300 per day. But in Panju's world, no one gives you 300. Just because you don't ask. You don't know how to negotiate, which is yet another skill that you need to learn. Negotiating, marketing, promoting.
And a lot of artists are afraid of negotiating, and it's so counterintuitive for artists.
Look, we're artists. We tend to be, you know, introverts, and you know, being on our own world and our own small bubble. And
yeah,
you ask what their budget is, and they said 15 per hour. Then say no and move to the next. we have this tendency, you know. I don't like. Look, I have a company, right, that I use for my projects and for my mentorship now and whatnot. And I fucking hate paperwork. Like, for me, paperwork is the doom of my existence.
Same.
Like, literally, I fucking hate paperwork. I fucking hate paying taxes. I fucking hate, you know, not. I hate paying taxes in like I don't want to pay taxes. I want someone else to do it for me because that's not what I want to do. I want to do art. I want to do, you know, characters. I want to talk with my students, not fucking go and spend 10 hours trying to figure out some shit fucking law or some, you know, having discussion with the accountant or whatever, and or going in because Romania it's a shithole, going and put a fucking paper on a fucking, you know, on a push a paper on a desk. That's not what I want to do. And it's super fucking annoying. Same with promoting and marketing. There are a lot of people who just don't want to, you know, expose themselves. They don't want to talk with people. They don't want to interact. I have students who barely said 3 words to the other students. And is that in their interest? No, it's not. Because most of my students, and you guys seen the quality of the work they're doing, most of my students will end up in crazy good studios. And connecting with the rest of the students, they're gonna open a lot of fucking doors in the future.
Working
They
is
will
very
eventually
important.
be on crazy fucking good studios, and they might, you know, recommend you if you interact with them. But if you're just secluded and, you know, scared to interact with people, it's not in your interest. And I keep telling them, right? But some are not made for that, right? Some are too introvert to do that.
Junie.
Yeah, Junie, you should chat with the others because Ken has no chance. I'm kidding. Ken has a good chance if he would actually fucking work.
Poor Ken. Come on.
Exactly. Networking is super fucking important.
Yes.
And the whole community here also, right? Like, there are so many people here that connected with the rest of us, right? Like, do you think if I would have, let's say, someone comes at me and say, "Hey, can you do a tank?" I say, "Bro, I don't have time. But if I want to recommend you someone who can do a fucking good tank, I'll send them to Alex. Alex is not my student. We just connected on fucking Twitch. But I know he can deliver quality. Yeah, I will send them there. It's simple. But don't fucking interact. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's important. And it's important to talk to people. Like, literally.
Oh, I'm afraid because my English is not strong. Someone's English is strong. It's not like we were born speaking English, most of us.
From all around the world in here, so.
But you get better over the years.
Mm.
Not you,
Maybe.
Stefan. You're French.
Yeah, that's why I meant.
Lost cause.
Yeah.
Got him.
I remember my first day I joined. It was terrible.
But you know,
Look
Georgian
at
at
Baha,
work,
right?
I speak everyday English and everybody understands me, so
I know. I'm kidding.
I'm
But
pretty.
Daha, right? Another
Yeah.
example. Daha came here barely speaking England, you know, with limited fucking knowledge in 3D. He worked his ass off and he got a connection through the fucking Twitch and he has some contracts,
Yep.
you know? He got better. He got advantages from just hanging around with people on Twitch. If
And
that's
what?
not a fucking good example, I don't know what it is.
Yeah. I think everybody met. Just, you know, just even talking about, just hearing this important information, man. Imagine hearing this information 20 years ago, Nim, right?
Oh
Or
my
15
God.
in my
Look,
case.
man, I've said it my
Oh,
whole life.
man.
If I would have known, not the 3D, if I would have
Yeah.
known how the industry works and what I need to do, whatever, uh 20 years ago, oh my god, I would have been a fucking god now.
Man, this what happened here, like with me and in the Twitch and the Discord, changed my life now. I'm a lot more comfortable doing stuff and working. I got faster at work. Yeah, many stuff.
Yeah, and we learn every day.
Yeah,
Every one of
never
us.
stop.
You're gonna grow, Daha. Years will pass and you're gonna get more and more experience and you're gonna grow.
Exactly. I still and I'm happy because I'm still young. I have a ton of days and years to
Exactly.
work.
Just wear a helmet,
I think
okay?
it's like the look. There was that meme, right? Like or whatever. Like if you need to learn something and it's gonna take you 5 years, right? And you're gonna be like, hey, but 5 years, that's a lot of fucking time. You know what's gonna happen? 5 years will pass, and that's it.
Nothing will happen.
You
Yeah.
won't gain anything. Imagine 5 years from now, you're gonna look back and be like, what if fucking 5 years ago I would have actually listened to that fucking idiot on the internet and actually would, have started working on my folio and promoting myself and talking with people and get good and actually, now I would have had a fucking great portfolio and a great career. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
If you don't do it now, when? When, Ken? When?
Well, listen,
It's difficult
listen.
and sometimes super frustrating. But look at Tukan. Tukan managed finally to post her rig head today after a long fucking grind. But she learned a shit ton in this time.
It was a Rick grind.
Yeah, and it looks amazing.
And we didn't get the notification.
No, our station is broken.
I think it's because we all fucking refreshed our station like crazy. It's just broke.
It was broken for me since like yesterday or something.
Yeah, it keeps showing one notification and that's
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
it was
same.
showing like 19 notification or something
I think
since
blocked.
today when it switched to 2 now. I have 2 that just don't disappear.
Same.
Yeah.
I have 2.
But look at this, right? She worked her ass off, right, to get to this point. But she got here, and she will finish the rest of the character also soon. And she will make one more character like this, and then she will have absolutely no problem getting the jobs.
He's on top 1, trending.
Yeah.
Your boy.
Like there's no fucking way with this quality, having 2 different characters, she will not get the jobs. And she will keep working on her personal work, and she will get faster and better. And it's the same for all my students. Like you guys have seen their work. You know what they can do. You're gonna have to fucking compete with them. Good luck if you don't fucking put your asses to work. Or just, go and work for pennies. Or pennies.
Peanuts.
Whatever you want.
Well, that's another line of work. It's important for some people.
If I'm your student, Jonathan, can I try to work for pennies? Please.
Stefan, we'll talk after the stream, okay?
Yeah. It will be way better than my actual work, so... in the end.
Pays better, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do you know it?
Well, there were pennies and pennies. No peanuts. But sure, if you want to go for
Yeah.
peanuts, it's fine. Also fine.
You like the nuts, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you fancy, yeah.
Working for peanuts.
But this is the harsh truth, guys. And also, I've said it so many times. Not everyone is meant to do this. If you cannot handle the pressure, if you cannot handle an honest review, and you get upset and cry in a corner, you're not for this industry. A lot of people come here and they're like, oh, I like how fucking Nimrod roasts people. No, I give them honest reviews. And if you think that you're gonna go in the industry and the team lead will be like, hey guys, sorry, you kind of fucked up here, but you know, I hope next time you're gonna do better. That's not gonna happen. You're gonna get wrecked. You're gonna fucking get wrecked in the industry. Because when I'm harsh and I'm giving reviews, I'm also pushing people to do the right thing and grow and learn and what to learn. I'm not doing this because I'm a fucking maniac and I like to see people suffering. Well, sometimes I do, but
Oh my god.
No,
but you really fucking need to take a review like a champ and take criticism and learn from it. The dude who's bothering to take 5 minutes of his life, or the girl who's bothering to take 5 minutes of her life to give you a review, she's not doing that for her or for him, okay? I'm wasting time here giving review. I expect you to actually deliver next time. Because otherwise, you just wasted my time, and that's fucking disgusting and disrespectful. Hear me, Ken? Sorry, Ken, I have something with you today. I know, all the time.
Poor Ken.
And I don't know why people are so against review. I mean, it's okay to do shit as well.
People are very precious with their work, Stefan, right? Because you work your ass off for years and you create something, and even if it's shitty for most of the people, for you it's precious because it's the best thing that you ever did, right? And you have a fucker on the internet who just comes and tell you like, look, you fucked up everything. You need to learn your basic. You need to go back to fix that, and that. You know, be like, fuck you. I worked my ass off for 3 years doing this. And you come and tell me that nothing is good? How the fuck does that work? Where's the positive feedback? You're gonna get plenty of positive after you fix what I fucking told you to fix. It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Alex?
Yes.
Planner and Photoshop? Displacement?
Yes.
You're driving me crazy with the fucking splines.
Listen. Hear me out. Look, this is not possible in Photoshop. I can't. It's.
You cannot write a number in Photoshop.
No. No.
Yeah.
Marmoset does not have decals.
Not decals, bro. You make UVs on your high poly and you make a displacement map.
Yeah, but then how can I sculpt on that? Like make nice look. It has nice indentations and scuffs and stuff. Why did I put skin?
You know, you make the indentation with the displacement, then you sculpt on top, and you get the same result. But
oh, you mean on? Oh, but
yeah,
that means I need to go back to the UVs and then back to Z. Oh.
Dude, you make a fucking planner. You don't need to do any UVs. Just to slap a fucking planner there, and you're done. Because it's exactly the same thing. Or you do it in Realism, which is also like 3 seconds.
But then how can I show this?
How can you show your blockout?
Yes.
No one will care about your blockout once the tank is done, Alex.
I hope so. Yeah.
Quick question. Earrings for your hair, Ref, since you don't like them, should I find different ones? I would really appreciate if you make different earrings. Those are terrible. Those really are fucking terrible looking. I'm sure you can find some for her that are a bit more complex and good looking.
You lost your blockout, Junie? What?
Lost?
Huh? No,
Juni.
Ginny had some earrings that he made for the fucking character that are terrible looking. You are wondering one more thing. When it comes to sculpting faces, it has to be likeness? Yes. Can I tell you why? Because you're accountable. If you fail at it, everyone will know. If you just wing it and you make a random head, you're gonna say, hey, but this is how I imagine this human to be. Hey, Twitchy. So yeah, you're fucking accountable. That's why we're doing likenesses in the mentorship.
Yep.
Give me a second. I need some coffee. I'll be right back.
Hello, Twitchy.
Hey, Twitchy.
Yep.
How's it going, Stefan? Is it that horrible?
No, you don't even know, man.
Oh.
Damn.
Doesn't sound good, man.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's gonna be just for some times, like maybe 2 years, and then I'm gonna move. So it will be okay in the end.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Maybe, huh?
Yeah. But maybe it's gonna be better when I will stop the training and actually work on projects as well.
I hope so, because 2 years can feel very long when it's very boring.
Well, you know, 2 years, it's not that long in the end.
Yeah, it's not that long, but it will feel very long when it's not something you like at all.
You may have made a mistake asking him that question, Johnny. That's fine. We all make mistakes.
Fiddling gameplay. Put a fetus in the tube. No, we're gonna put a brain in the tube. No fetus. No.
What is it, Moshi Moshi? What do you want me to tell?
A mesh behind a fan feels too big. Yeah, you mean, yeah. I know what you mean. It looks very dumb. But it looks very dumb in the movie also, right?
Oh, it's not stressful. It's just
I'm not
not
sure
really
if I'm...
interesting.
Not
I don't like
stressful,
that
what?
perforated.
Sorry, Frostin. What?
No, sorry, I was interrupting. I'm interrupting you. Sorry.
No. I was just gonna ask Stefan, what's up? Like,
Stop it, Victor. Okay?
I'm sorry.
Stop it.
Stop it.
You're not allowed to talk, Victor. Okay? Not after not inviting us at the wedding. I mean, how dare
Come
you?
on,
dare you.
not again.
You miss me, right, Victor?
I do miss you, actually.
How is Lula?
She's good. Just got back from work, so
Okay. Send her a hi for me.
she
might
can hear
be
you
like
right
that.
now. So she's here.
Oh, she's here. Hi, Lula. Hello, BFF. Oh, but you're streaming. Okay.
Yeah,
See how it is.
that's how.
Oh, great. Oh, you're going fast.
I think so. Faster than the gun, I guess.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Looks good, man.
I like it.
I like it too.
Thank
And
you.
it's not a gun.
No, it's not again. It's instead a bunch of pipes and shit.
I mean, if you like tilt it 90 degrees, kind of looks
Yeah.
like a gun. Has like a pipe, I don't know.
If you put this on a gun, it would look pretty cool, right?
Yeah. Victor, are you
question.
making a gun again?
Hmm?
Are you making a gun again?
Justin, what's this music?
Oh, you frosted. Listen.
Listen.
This listen thing, I like it so much. Oh, listen. Do you feel sick too, Alex?
After listening to Frostin's music, yes. Frostin, I love you, but
Yes.
no.
No.
No,
What?
that
Yes,
music, no.
no.
What are you listening?
It's a bunch of fucking like game music compilations. It's a mix between like Bravely Default and Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy.
Victor,
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah, Victor, stop listening actually
Yeah,
to that
please,
music, please.
No, no.
Y-
No.
You have pretty decent music taste usually. What happened?
What is this?
This is an intervention, Victor.
That's exactly.
It's hard to listen to Tool and shit, isn't it?
No, it's
With
not
No.
hard.
all the rules and shit.
I do it all the time.
I don't get it.
Actually, no, Frostin, it's not very hard.
It's not just turn it on.
Yeah, you
Yes.
can stop the
I
music.
do. When the Twitch police comes in, just turn off the music.
Can I be Twitch police? Lurk all the time?
Apparently, they changed it about just NDA.
No, nothing changes.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's nothing changes.
not?
Nope,
Nothing changes.
it's the same.
Merlin, and also thank you for the sub, Merlin. What you should
I'm back.
give to Lula.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Welcome back.
Basically, Stefan, Twitch is more protected. At the end.
Yep.
Well,
That's it.
I will continue to ignore it.
Yep.
And be banned
Nah, you're fine.
one day.
One day.
That's Stefan. That's not Stefan. Stefan is il Quendi.
Yeah.
Il Quindi. So,
Stefan the Rocket Man.
Rocketman.
My internet had a hiccup.
Stomach problems on the internet?
Are you streaming for a lot longer, George? Hmm?
9, my girlfriend should be home soon. So no.
Ah, okay. And you, Alex?
No, no.
So-
Oh no 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 no! Oh
No,
no no!
no,
Oh
no.
no no no!
No.
You guys
Guess
remember
we're
Killa?
Crimson then.
Twitch, you're asking the right question. Do I hate highlighted messages? I love them.
Oh. Oh.
I can't wait for people to highlight their messages.
You should have seen the day, Twitchy. It was glorious. The
It
whole
used to
chat
be
was
like, what,
filled with a highlight
50
message.
50 points or something, right?
Yeah,
And
it
then
was
I had a
100
day
points. Yeah.
With some fuckers, I don't want to name them,
Yeah. No, don't name.
who for like 4 hours talked only with highlight messages.
No. Come on. No. It was literally 2 minutes.
2 minutes, yes.
Yeah, it was just your whole screen with highlighted message. That's it. It was one screen. I did like 2 messages. Junie did like 10.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny, being Johnny.
No, it was Junie.
Yeah, Junie was there. Wasn't he? I remember
Can't
Junie.
recall. So I had to change them. And I might have put a few more zeros than I wanted, but it's fine.
We're all racing to
You
that.
know, if you're talking to me and you put at Nimrod, right? It's gonna highlight. So I cannot miss a message if you tag me there. I think if you're going down that route, Mini, Alex might have 1 million for a fucking highlight also.
No. Oh well.
Well, yeah.
Oh, it's nice because it's nice. Look, I see all the red here.
Bro, don't waste your points. Feed this.
It's nice, We still
Points
have
on
multi.
Alex's channel are too important.
Oh, this is AFK all the time.
Gabriel asked me how I feel about that our station face. How I feel about that? I don't feel anything. Do you feel something? Is it your model, Gabriel? Should not ask me to review something that's not yours. But overall, that's something that should not exist on our station.
Love you too, Stefan.
Even if you're just a sculptor, let's put a few images there to show your sculpt. Can easily be drawn. It's only one picture and small, but also. What's that? A picture took with the goddamn phone? Swear to God, Junie. You and Ken will be the doom of the bane of my existence. Let's see, where is Junie?
Sorry.
Junie. Milaref.
Welcome back, Andrea.
Welcome back, Andrea.
Hey, Quarry.
Wearing only fucking diamonds? Look, Jin. How about this? Hey, Quali.
Hey, Cole.
When do I suggest breaking symmetry on likeness? As late as possible. Gabris. Copy a scan, do a base mesh, then do a likeness. Grab my face guide. It's all in there. Or if not that, you can even go for something much simpler. Like this look cool, right? With the small diamonds. But diamonds is gonna be kind of difficult to make. But those big ones are like so fucking ugly and out of place. Even these are you know, better. And those fucking big ornaments that are hanging on her ear and look super weird. You still have them here somewhere? Huh. Even these are cute, you know? Something less dramatic than that big shape that looks like ass.
This is fucking big, yeah.
They're ugly. Ugly and out of place. They just don't work. I'm scared to go back to Jay's question, when do I suggest breaking the symmetry? Some people have some really broken faces in terms of symmetry, right? So those will require you to break the symmetry way sooner than not, right? Other people are quite symmetrical, so you can go very far with the symmetry. The thing is, you need to define, especially the eye area, right? Like really well for one eye, because then it's gonna make it easier on the other side. You're just gonna move stuff around. But if you need to sculpt 2 times the orbital area, that's gonna be problematic, right? Obviously, there are people, especially males, where the orbital area is completely different, and that's gonna require to sculpt it 2 times, right? But if you can, spend as much time as possible with symmetry.
Yeah.
Where is Tess, Alex?
Oh, she just joined. She's taking a bath. Hey, let's go.
Poor animal.
Let's end on a high note. Hey, Andrea. Yeah. Let's go. 3 treats.
More.
She's not fat enough.
No. Not enough.
Not enough minerals.
Let's go.
I don't know for how long I didn't play StarCraft. Months.
You feeling
New ways to learn to earn on Twitch. Now you don't have only visual ads, you also have audio ads.
Mm.
Yeah.
Audio ads?
Audio jungle.
Audio jungle.
Man, I swear to God, I don't know how to make it more clear for people that on Patreon, they're gonna get charged at the beginning of the month, every month.
Oh, someone got something now?
Like every single fucking month, I swear to God, I have at least 2-3 people who join Patreon on the last day of the month. And tomorrow they will be charged again.
Oof. Big oof.
What if they want to be charged again tomorrow?
Like every single month, man. I'm so tired of, you know, sending messages and trying to give them refunds. Please learn how Patreon works. Or any subscription based thing. Not when you paid, it's at the beginning of the month. That's how it works. Well, is it their own fault? Because they just don't know. And, you know, Patreon is not also the. Like, I think it's saying when you're subscribing that you're going to be charged again on the first, but I think it's like a side mark and people don't read.
People don't read any.
So Nim, you're not streaming for long, right?
No. And my girlfriend is on her way home, so when she's coming, I'm gonna stop.
Okay, I'm gonna
Just
be
gonna-
right back and say bye-bye to everyone.
Yeah.
Be right back. Guys and gals, thank you so much for joining to us. No, she's not. We are gonna raid Nico, who is doing a stylized character. He's a Max brother today. Listen, Andrea. Thanks so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Today we did some good progress. Had a good podcast to listen to, aka Nim. Say hello to Nico, by the way, and make him feel raided. Tomorrow we're gonna continue, I think, on this, detail this more, you know, to have it look like more cast. Also, this is gonna be, like, this part is gonna be also affected by texturing. I just did the big indentations on it. Looking good. Thank you. Might mess up just one tiny bit with some proportions, make this top a little bit bigger. We'll do that. Yeah, and worked on the pipes and on this, and I think that's kind of it. So not a lot, but definitely something today. Figured out some stuff here, what works, what doesn't. Here in the back, you know, just to make us here it's missing, but figured it out. Guys. So again, thank you so much. Don't forget to follow if you haven't, or join the Discord if you didn't. See you at Nico, and take care, everyone. Bye-bye.